President-elect Trump on this Thanksgiving Eve. Mr. Trump has chosen South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley to be America's ambassador to the UN. He also picked Michigan businesswoman Betsy DeVos for Education Secretary. She's a charter school advocate. Haley and DeVos are the first two women to be tapped for key posts in his administration. There are also conflicting reports over Ben Carson today. Just a few minutes ago, Carson's spokesman said Trump has not offered Carson the post of Housing and Urban Development Secretary. Here's Dr. Carson talking about the potential position.
Dr. Carson, now they're currently interested in having you, if this is right, to be a HUD secretary. Would you be interested in that?
Well, you know, our inner cities are in terrible shape, and they definitely need some real attention. You know, there have been so many promises made over the last several decades, and nothing has been done. So it certainly is something that has been a long-term interest of mine.
Has it been offered, sir?
We have had offers, yes.
And is it the HUD position?
I would say that was one of the offers that's on the table.
All right, and no further interviews. Who's on first? Well, who's at HUD? No one knows.
The problem is he does not like not telling the truth. So when you're asked directly by somebody you respect, like Neil Cavuto,
right.
I'm since it happened, but he doesn't play the game. He's a surgeon that is a great person. They got an offer, so he answered the question honestly. There is no place for honesty in politics.
That's the problem we have here, Bowling. This is the honesty game.
Except there was reporting that not only was he offered the job, he accepted the job.
Right.
And then a couple minutes later on the way down, no, hold on, he didn't accept it. Not only did he not accept the job, he wasn't even offered it yet.
Then there was like a Facebook
it's
post.
really, right. And there's posts and whatnot and the reportage. But what we do know is Nikki Haley was, in fact, offered the job of U.S. ambassador to the UN, which is fantastic. Early morning, I woke up to it. I emailed Dana. I said, Dana, why would a successful, smart, well-respected governor of a South Carolina state, Republican, take a job as ambassador to the UN? She said, this is perfect. I'll let Dana explain why, but wow, that's a fantastic
So was Dana Perino.
That was my Dana Perino question.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I would say for Dr. Carson is that if you are up for a job, or anybody who is up for a job in the administration, for the new administration, don't book yourself on television until it's settled, because you're going to get put in that position. And Dr. Carson is not alone in not wanting to lie, I would say.
I just found out he's on the Kelly Cloud.
Of course. Yes.
What's likely is it's a done deal, but it's not.
It's all thing. And like you should always let the president-elect make that announcement, not yourself.
Right.
On Nikki
Haley,
Haley,
got 4 hours to figure that out before the Kelly post.
when I got Eric's email, I thought, well, I will respond this way. I think she is a public servant at heart. She's had a long list of public service. She has probably not going to. She was not going to run again, I don't think, for governor of South Carolina. She has an immigrant story, a successful family business in America. She showed her ability to be an amazing diplomat after the shooting at the AME Church in Charleston, very much. And she handled the Confederate flag issue in a way that pretty much everyone praised her at the end of that. So I think this is a really natural step for her. She was not for Trump at the beginning. She was for Marco Rubio, but she came around at the end and supported him. And I think that shows that, one, he respects her and thinks that she will be able to add to his foreign policy agenda. And there will be a lot of issues that she has to take care of right away. And first of all, it will be the refugee crisis and how the administration decides to handle that and how different it might be from what President Obama had. The other thing that will be just a major issue, because it always is at the UN, is climate change. Sure. And she'll be right in the middle of that. So I think it's a really great pick for her. Plus, if she has plans for a future run for higher office, then foreign policy experience is something that she would need.
It's a win-win for her.
I think it's perfect.
And if Pence didn't want to be VP after 4, she would also be excellent in that.
And I think you'll see a really good governor's race in South Carolina, and you'll probably see somebody who's on the national stage now decide to run.